Hey guys, Larry here, and in this video we're going to talk about Saitama. We're going to talk about some of the things that people are mad about, and we're going to talk about some of the comments that I've been receiving. People have been mad at me, and I just want to clear the air and set the record straight because I don't want people to be confused or be misinformed. There's a lot of new people in this space, and I want everyone to understand what is going on. But before we do that, guys, if you're invested in Saitama, do me a favor and smash the like button. Okay, the first thing that I want to talk about is, I'm receiving comments like, I'm a YouTuber and I'm covering for Saitama. First of all, I don't really define myself as a YouTuber. I know this channel has grown and I really appreciate that, and I thank you for giving me the platform. But, I'm so much more than a YouTuber, and someday we'll talk more about it. But, there's a lot of things that I work on outside of YouTube that are not even related to this channel. And we'll talk about that. And there are some projects that I do work on that are related to the channel. But the first thing, let's just get one thing straight, okay? I am an early investor in Saitama, like many of you. Many of you may not have gotten in early, and that's fine, but you're also a fellow investor. I am not here to defend or make excuses for the development team. I'm frustrated like a lot of you are. I'm a very patient investor. I'm not a day trader. It's very rare that I will do any type of swing trading or anything like that. Occasionally I will, but I'm always going to shoot straight with you, and I'm going to let you know what's going on. And to me, if people are going to make comments saying that I'm just making excuses for the dev team, I am not doing that at all. I made a video trying to suggest if they would have followed my advice and simply just done a test group of 1,000 holders and then released that Saitamask to the 1,000 holders. All they would have to do is just simply create a website, people sign up for it, and there's no way it can be attacked, okay? They just go to the website and fill out a form. They're just saying, hey, I want to be part of the test. And from there, they get information sent to them, instructions. No one would know about it except for the 1,000 people that signed up. They would get instructions to a private website where they would download Saitamask and run it like that. The other thing I said is if they're having a problem with the app stores, they could bypass the app stores and just have a web version. Now people are saying, there's going to be attacks and stuff like that. But what I'm telling you is with the DDoS attacks, what I'm telling you, there's a way to bypass that by making the website private. So only the people that you're communicating with know that it exists. So then once you get successfully tested with the 1,000, by the way, people have also said, but Larry, they've already done the test. Well, that's a bunch of nonsense. They've done the test, fine, but the test didn't work, because if the tests worked, they wouldn't have to keep optimizing the app. So the app obviously is not working. The wallet is not successful. It might be working for some people. I don't know. I've seen online. I can only go by what people say. But I will say that the test was a failure, okay? It needs to be redone, and they're not going to do it my way, but this is the way I would do it. I just have to say my opinion because I'm entitled to my opinion. So that's the way I would do it. 1,000 people would get the test. There would be a secret website that only those 1,000 people knew about, of course, the development team, and they would go over there and download the app, and there you go. Then there would be someone in charge of communicating with those 1,000 people. It would sort of be like a focus group. They would say, hey, what did you like about the app? What do you not like about the app? What's working? What's not working? What needs improvement? Okay, fix all the bugs. It's working for the majority of the time. There might be an occasional error message, but not a chronic error message. And then from there, they can release it in waves. So they might go then and release it to another 2,000 or maybe 5,000 people or 10,000 people. Those people sign up, and they're given a private website to go to that that the public doesn't know about. They don't know where to go. Only those people that you're communicating with, that you're messaging, that you're emailing, know where they can get the download. Okay, so that was that. So these are all my suggestions. And the other thing is that, I am not making any excuses for Saitama. I don't know anyone on the development team. I've never talked to the development team. I don't care to talk to the development team. Nothing like that, okay? So there's nothing that I'm doing to try to protect them. I'm simply just reporting the news on Saitama. Why am I doing this? Because I'm doing this to build up my channel. And how do I build it up? I talk about something that is a hot topic. I talk about, if I'm doing a crypto channel, I say to myself, okay, what am I going to talk about? Do I want to talk about the coins and tokens that I'm in? Yes, I only talk about the coins and tokens that I'm investing in. There was only one time I talked about something that I wasn't invested in, and that was Shinja, because there was such a demand for it. People kept asking me, and I covered it. But then 3 days later, I invested into Shinja after I covered it on this channel. So that was the one time I talked about something that I didn't cover. And I'm happy that I got in Shinja. But my point to you is that I'm not here to make excuses. Okay, I wish the development team would say, hey, you know what, guys, we screwed up. And this is the thing that we did wrong. We did this wrong. We did that wrong. We did this wrong. We apologize. We're working on this to rectify the situation, to fix the situation. Okay, but to me, they could have had a DDoS attack. That's fine. But when they're saying they need to optimize the app and things like that, that tells me that the app or the wallet or whatever you want to call it wasn't fully and completely finished. Okay, it wasn't all ironed out and ready to go. Okay, so that has nothing to do with me. So the last video, I just made a Twitter update. So every once in a while, the last 2 days in a row, I made Twitter updates. And it's real simple. I just go to Twitter and I go to like Saitama Guru's Twitter and I go to the official Twitter page for Saitama, right? And I usually read some of the important tweets or the recent tweets that they made. And I read some of the tweets, and then there was a tweet in there by somebody else. Some guy posted that, there might be soon a Binance listing. Okay, so I am literally just reading the tweets. It says right on my thumbnail, Twitter update. That's what it's for. So it's really simple. It's a very straightforward video. I don't think it's overly hyped. Now, with YouTubers, just so you know, there's always going to be a level of clickbait in all titles and in all thumbnails. This is just the way that YouTube works. Okay, the algorithm works that way. Viewership works that way. But I try to keep my clickbait in terms of my titles and my thumbnails at a very, very minimum level. So if you look at my videos compared to some other videos, you would say that some of the other ones are way overboard, like crazy ones where Saitama's going to go to a penny or Saitama's going to go to $1 or just ridiculous stuff like that, just things that are not realistic. But, at the same time, we do have to get your attention because we want you to watch our videos. And I talk about Saitama because this is a crypto news channel and I want to get the views and I want to get the subscribers so that I can move on and do something better, bigger and better than Saitama. We can talk about other things. We can talk about other topics, other cryptocurrencies, right? Other tokens, other coins, not just one token. But this is the hot thing. It just seems like, there's a lot of drama with Saitama. I'm not a big fan of drama, so I just try to cut to the chase and talk about the facts. And sometimes if I'm reporting what someone else is tweeting, it's pure speculation. I even said in the previous video that this is, he's speculating on this. This is not my words. This is just me giving you a Twitter update. And then people are saying, well, that's not much of an update, right? Because I understand people are mad. And I feel bad for people because a lot of people are new to this space. And I think a lot of people are being turned off by the toxic nature of some of the stuff that's going on with Saitama. That doesn't mean this is part of the whole wolf pack. Nothing like that. There's a lot of good people in this community, in the wolf pack community. This is not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying that let's try to keep in mind that there's people that literally have just started crypto, let's say this week or last week. They're new to crypto, so they're trying to understand it. So let's try to embrace people that are new. That's what we try to do on this channel. We try to, keep things simple here. There's no, huge technical analysis, charts and stuff like that and crazy stuff. So I'm not a chartist, so I don't look at those type of things. I'm more into looking at the fundamentals and the news surrounding a particular investment, whether it's a stock or a crypto. I'm looking more at the news. I'm looking more at the market conditions and those sort of things. So, when the Fed raises interest rates or there's rumors of that, and inflation, all those things are factors. Anything that's going on in some different markets like the stock market, those things are all coming into play. I'm not really looking at charts as much. So, and the other thing I'm doing is in part of the Twitter video that I did, the last video, I'm just reporting the price. So I'm saying, hey guys, right now we're up 8%. So I said that, and someone said in there, that's hardly a pump. What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to come on and not give you a price update at all? Am I supposed to just say, okay, Saitama's price is up today, or Saitama's price is down, or just say, guys, Saitama has a price. I know that people are really angry and bitter. I think a lot of people bought at the top, and I feel bad for that. I mean, I understand that people are angry and bitter. What I'm trying to point out in this video is, don't come at me. I'm not here to take, I'm not here to defend Saitama. I'm not here to, put up a shield and take everything for Saitama. I'm not that guy. I'm not here to defend Saitama at all. I'm not here to rip Saitama at all either, because that's not going to do any good. This is something that I'm invested in. This is something that I want to do well in, and I want my audience to do well in. If you don't want to invest in Saitama, that's fine. That doesn't hurt my feelings at all. That's totally fine. I want you to do what's right for you. This is not financial advice. The best advice I can give you is don't listen to me, a YouTuber, when it comes to finances, and don't listen to any other YouTuber. You need to do your own research. You need to do what's right for you, because I don't know if you have, $10 million in the bank or $1,000 in the bank. I don't know your particular situation. So I can't never advise you as to what to, buy, sell, or hold. That's not what this is about. I am not a financial advisor. And I should be able to give my opinions. Like I've been saying, my message has been consistent. In the beginning, I said I wasn't sure, about Lily Finance. And then the last 2 or 3 videos, when mentioning Lily, I said, look, for us on this show, Lily is not going to be a long-term hold, but it is something that I'm going to invest in. That's the only reason initially that I want Saitamask, that I want to be able to use Saitamask, because I want to take it. I want to, put some ETH in it, or take some of my Saitama and swap it out for Lily, because I believe there's a lot of hype surrounding Lily token, but I don't feel comfortable with it as a long-term investment. And then I had someone make a comment that, oh, well, then you're just, you're looking to pump and dump. No, I'm not. I'm looking to make a profit. And then I said to this person, look, what if I was a day trader? There are literally people that are in as day traders. They're in stocks, or they're in cryptos, maybe for 2 or 3 hours. They may not believe in the project long term, or they might, but they're making money getting in and out. It has nothing to do with, my loyalty lies with this project and I'm going to invest in it for the next 20 years. That's not the way that this works. Most crypto projects are not going to make it. That's just the harsh reality of what it is. So if I'm investing in something for the short term, that means that I don't know about the long-term viability of the project. That means that I have a conviction around the fact that there's going to be a lot of hype into this token, and a lot of people are going to buy in, which is going to cause the price to pump. Why can't I be a part of getting in on day 1 or 2 and riding up the pump and then just selling it off? If you want to call that pumping and dumping, I don't know. To me, that would be something that, you would be thinking that I was influencing the price somehow. I don't see how I could be. I'm coming right out to the world, to anybody watching the videos, and saying, this is what my plan is. This is not your plan. This is my plan. You do what you want to. If you want to invest in Lily for 20 years, then go right ahead and do it. If you don't want to invest in Lily at all, that's fine. You're not going to hurt my feelings. You're not going to upset me. I'm not a fanboy for any particular token. I'm a fanboy for my wallet, okay? I'm looking to make a profit. This is what investing is, okay? This is what you need to understand. We're here for money. We're here to make money. If you guys want to have fun along the way, we can do that. I want you guys to make money, and I care about you guys, okay? And I want this to be, somewhat of a fun channel. There's a lot more channels that are going to be more entertaining than mine, because my personality is just to be more of a straight shooter and just tell you what's on my mind and just tell you things. There's not a lot of comedy on this channel, and that's fine. We can bring other people on this channel that might do a better job making you laugh or something like that. It's just not in my personality. It doesn't mean that we can't have fun and enjoy the ride and enjoy the journey, so to speak. Please understand, guys, I am not making excuses for any development team. Okay, just like I'm not going to make excuses if this was Tesla and Elon Musk said something. There's nothing, I'm not the developer of these projects. I'm not the CEO or the COO or anything like that. I am here simply to give my opinion, number 1, and number 2, to report the news. So please understand that. And at the same time, I empathize with you guys. I understand that you're very upset. Many of you have a right to be, because what we're seeing time and time again from Saitama is that they're over-promising and under-delivering. I've been in a few different industries, guys, and I've had clients along the way. And that was one of my famous things that I used to tell people. I said, look, I don't like to over-promise and under-deliver. I would rather under-promise and over-deliver, and you be pleasantly surprised. So just keep that in mind. I am not here as a shield for any development team. At the same time, I'm a person that is an optimist, okay? I'm always looking for the silver lining in the cloud. So I'm not up here to rip anybody. And I also understand that I make mistakes, and that these people on the development team, even though I don't know them personally, I do know that they're human beings and they will make mistakes. This is the way it goes. This project is very young. We're looking at a 7 or 8 month time frame. Okay, this is a very new project. Crypto moves very fast and people get very emotional. Remember, I can tell by the comments that a lot of people are buying and selling based on emotion. Try to come up with a pre-written plan. Okay, I'm going to take profits, when I double my money, or when I'm up 30% or 40%, or whatever it is. Have a written plan. Not financial advice, but this is what I have. I have a written plan for all my investments, and my written plan is different depending on the degree of risk that's involved and my overall thoughts on the project or stock or whatever it is that I'm investing in. So that what that does is it takes the emotion out of it. It makes it so when I see something in crypto where it's down 20% in one day, I don't make a decision that doesn't coincide with my written plan, because I would just be acting on emotion instead of logic. So these are the things to keep in mind. So mainly keep in mind that, I want to be here for you guys. I want this channel to grow. This channel is going to grow. And it's built right now kind of on the back of Saitama. Saitama was like the second video I did. And it's not, really done by design, because I planned on talking about a lot of other tokens. It's funny, every time I make a Shiba Inu video, nobody watches it. So, I would love to talk about Shiba Inu. I believe that Shiba Inu is a great entry point for many people that are new to crypto, okay? And I believe a lot of people that are wealthy, a good entry point for them is Bitcoin. It just seems to be the way it goes. So this is what it is. It is what it is. But I just want to, I know I'm kind of beating a dead horse. I want you to understand that I am not here to make excuses for anyone. I want everyone to be big boys and big girls and accept responsibility for what they're doing, because that's what I do. When I make a mistake in business with a client or something like that in the past, I'm going to come right out and tell them. And you know what? People appreciate that. They really do. If I screw up, I'm going to tell you about it. This is just the way I am. And this will get you farther in business if you admit to the mistakes that you make. So, I don't know what to tell you guys. I know you guys are angry. And I keep telling myself, a lot of you are more than likely new. I know that you are, because we ran a survey to find out how many years you were in crypto. And many of you said that you were involved in crypto for less than a year. I think maybe 59% or something like that. So the biggest thing that I can try to emphasize is it's very, very hard to do. There's day traders that are investing millions of dollars a day, or hedge fund managers or whatever that get caught up sometimes in emotion. But you have to try hard not to do that. You have to try to separate the emotion out of the investment. So guys, I thank you so very much for watching. I'm really enjoying this. I've been very busy with some other stuff, and I wish I could do, 5 videos a day. And I believe at some point I will be able to do more videos. But right now I haven't been able to, and I want to thank all of you that have subscribed to the channel and given me this platform. If you have not subscribed to this channel, guys, go ahead and subscribe now. Hit the notification bell for more updates on Saitama and other tokens very, very soon. I thank you again for watching, guys. Please have a very, very great day. Thank you.